You are watching Melody Lane. With me, you're gonna have a great crafting time.
Okay, now let's pick a project to do. I'm going to go to the Cricut Design Space app. If you don't have that app on your phone or iPad, you can find it in the App Store. Just search Cricut. And here's some projects. They're so cute. But I want to make my own. So I'm going to click Create New Project, the big blue square. And we're going to go down here at the bottom left corner and click on Plus Image. Here's some more Halloween stuff. I want to use images from Anna Griffin's newest Christmas cartridge. So I'm going to click on the funnel. And I've already downloaded these onto my iPhone. So instead of going to the cloud, I'm going to click the ones that are on my iPhone. If you want to learn how to download the files and save them to your phone and use the app offline, I have a video I'll put up here in the top right corner. You can click the little eye. So let's scroll down. These are just the basic shapes and some other images I saved onto my phone. These are kind of small on my phone, so I'm just going to put my 2 fingers on the screen and spread them out to make them bigger. I think I'm just going to choose this one. May the magic of Christmas fill you with joy. There's no way I could write that inside of a card. Let's just go ahead and choose that one. And you can see down here at the bottom that it's selected. So let's go through these. I want to find the card I want. I think I want the one with the candy cane. It's so cool. What you're seeing now are written, so you can write these on a card and you could color them in if you want. And there's the card I want. Let's go ahead and insert that. Okay, so I have the card and the writing I want inside. There's so many more cute cards and things you can put on cards or make tags out of these. I just love the candy canes. I could put a matching candy cane on a gift, use it as a tag. All right, now let's get on with the project. So here it is in Design Space. And as you can see, the size isn't correct. That's because you can select this and make this any size you want it to be. These were designed to be a 5x7 card. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. But because this envelope's in the way, I'm not sure what size this is. When I go to the edit panel, it says the width is 12 inches. Well, the card is not that big. So to make the card exactly the size I want, I'm going to click plus shapes and I'm going to put a square in. Let's go to edit. We're going to make the square the size of the card I want. So I'm going to click on the lock so it unlocks it. And we're going to do the width at 5 inches and the height at 7. Let's lock it back up. And that's really big on my screen. So I'm going to use my 2 fingers on the screen and pinch them closer together. And you can see the blue circle down here underneath is unlocked. I don't want that unlocked. I don't want the size of that to be skewed around, so I'm going to lock that. So now my picture won't be skewed at all. Oops, I made it too big. Using the bottom corner, the little circle with the arrows, I'm just going to drag it out so it matches this. There, now it's the right size. Now we can see it better. Okay, now we don't need this anymore, so I'm just going to click the X on that. Now I'm going to ungroup this so I can click the writing and attach it to the card. So I'm going to click Actions and Ungroup. So now it's ungrouped, so I can move these things around. There's one layer, there's another layer, and another, and another. And then this is the inside layer. So I'm going to go ahead, select this, and move it over here. I think I want it just a little bigger. So I have that selected, and then I'm just going to press down on the other image to select them both. And now the attach comes up, so I'm going to click attach. So now this writing will write right on top of this paper. And there's a few things I want to change. Move these out of the way. They don't have to be stacked in how they're going to be. Cricut Design Space does that for us. I want to change the color of this. I want to make this a red envelope. So I'm going to click on Layers, go to the envelope, click the little arrow, and I'm going to make it red. I don't want it exactly the same color as the other red because I'm going to use glitter paper there and I'm going to use a different paper here. Okay, and I'm going to click the Layers button again to get rid of it. So now let's look. Okay, I think we're all set. That only took a few minutes. First, I'm going to save this before I do anything else. Let's click Save Card. Now I can save it to the cloud and then I can access it from any computer or iPad or iPhone. So I'm going to save it to the cloud. I also want to save it. I'm going to click Save As. I want to save it to my phone. So if I don't have internet, I can cut this out. Now let's hit Send to Matt. Okay, first we need to click Go on the phone. And because I have my dial set to custom, I'm going to click Custom Options. And I'm going to click Glitter Cardstock. But while I'm here, look at all these options you have. And the Cricut is not limited to only cut these things. It can cut more. And you can set custom settings. Now you can see where it says Set Cardstock Glitter. So now we're ready to load the mat. We're going to place it underneath these little markings here. I'm going to hold the mat, pushing it in while I click the Load button. Now on the phone, it's asking me to load my scoring stylus. I already have that loaded in, but let me show you how to do it in case you've never used it. You stick it in, hold the bottom, and then press down. So that arrow was missing. See? When the arrow's down there, it's down far enough. And close this. Now I can hit the Go button. It's scoring it first. Glitter cardstock doesn't have the option to cut in fast mode. So this isn't fast mode, so I'm going to speed it up. And as I can see on my phone now, it's almost done cutting. And then I'm just going to take this off the mat by turning the mat over and peeling the mat off of the paper. And here's the front part of our card. I want to show you how fast this can cut and write in fast mode. So I turned my dial to light cardstock and now I can put it in fast mode. So I loaded my mat and now it's saying it needs a scoring stylus. That's already installed. So I'm just going to hit go. Look how fast that goes. Now it's saying I need the pen. So we're going to take out the scoring stylus and put in the gold pen. I'm using the medium tip gold pen. And hit go. I'm not speeding this up at all. That's it. Look how fast that was. I love fast mode. And look how pretty that is. There's no way I could have written something like that. Okay, I got all my pieces cut out. Okay, and to make sure this sticks down well, I'm going to use art glitter glue. I get this from maymaymadeit.com. Just search glue. So I'm going to start here, and I'm going to put glue on the outside of this. But I'm going to move these out of my way. You don't need a whole lot. Make sure you get all around the edges. And make sure you got every page going the right way. And I'm going to set this right on top of it. The edges should be completely even. The good thing about this glue is it dries clear. Isn't it pretty? Now let's get this one on. This one is going to go on top of this, and that's going to be completely even on these three sides. Okay, I'm going to lay this down, and I know it'll be right as long as I have the edges lined up. Now I'm going to fold this. This was scored, so I'm going to pinch it right on the score line. You can use your Cricut scraper and get the score a little better. There, isn't it pretty? We're not done yet. You could leave it just like this if you wanted to, and then put something on the inside. And I'm going to score this first. If you can't see the score lines, if you bend it, the score lines kind of show up. Now we know we can put this down right inside that score line. But first, I'm going to just put one section of this down. Because this pearl paper is so thin, I'm going to use my Xyron runner. I'm not going to use glue. And we're only putting one side down first. Make sure you have the correct side. Now let's hope I get this on straight. Doing this on camera is a little bit more difficult. This completely covers the back piece. So I'm going to use my Xyron, but we're going to use it on this side and not this side, so the stickiness doesn't come through on the holes. Okay, I think that's enough. This is pretty sticky. So now all we have to do is fold this up over this way and press that down. Now we have our completed card. Look how pretty. I love it. Isn't it so pretty? Love, love, love it. All you have to do is put the layers on top of each other, and the Cricut does the rest of the work. Let's do this part of the envelope first. First, we're going to fold this up. When you bend it, you'll find the score line. And then we're going to fold these in. And then this piece, you have an option. You can do it on the inside like this, so when they open it up, it'll have a green lining on the inside. Or some people put it on the outside, and then you can have some green on the outside. It's completely up to you, any way you want to do it. I think I'm going to do mine on the inside. So first, I'm going to put this on, and I'm going to use my Xyron on the back of this. So then I'm going to turn this over, and I'm going to put the score line right on the edge of this paper. I'm just going to follow the line there. There we go. That wasn't too hard. So now we have to fold these up. And we don't want adhesive everywhere else, so we're only going to put adhesive on the inside of this. So we're only going to put adhesive on these edges here. And then we fold them down. And we have adhesive on each side here. And then once we have the card in, we close it here. And you can put some adhesive here after the card is in. Now, who would not want this beautiful card and envelope for Christmas? Thank you all for watching. I love you. Thanks for subscribing. Join my new Cricut Design Space Facebook group. Here's the link.
You are watching Melody Lane. With me, you're gonna have a great crafting